Hey there folks, Uniform Guy again here with another review, and in this video we're going to be taking another look at some captured Russian equipment from the current ongoing war in Ukraine. In this video we're going to be looking at a Russian 6B7-1M combat helmet. The 6B7 was the first Aramid helmet produced for the Russian Armed Forces as a replacement for the SSH-68 and was adopted in 2000 as part of the Borit M program. The Borit M program started in the latter half of the 1980s with the task to develop a new composite helmet for the Soviet Army in response to the US Pasket helmet. The 6B7 went into the design stages with NII Stali, finally going into production in 1998. Being made of a composite of aramid fabric and polymer, it replaced steel as a material, allowing for a lighter helmet than those previously issued. Though only being produced for 7 years, the 6B7 saw 2 updates and is still in service today. After initial production by NII Stali, Armacom took over the development and production, releasing the first updated version, the 6B7-1. This update saw changes made to the suspension system and liner. The next update, the 6B7-1M, however, saw a much more in-depth update. The overall shape of the helmet was slightly changed, resulting in a minor weight reduction. Further, extensive improvements were made to the suspension system, seeing the addition of comfort pads as well as a nape protector pad. It appears that the 6B7-1M was produced in a flat black finish, oddly with a textured rim protector. Presumably this was with the intention of issuing a cloth camouflage cover. This particular example, however, has been field modified with a rough texture finish. This appears to take the form of textured masonry paint, brush applied, and then overpainted in an olive drab colour. A large white Z has then been painted on the top. There is battle damage present on this helmet. Minor chips to the paint cover it completely. There is also damage to the rim protector on the left hand side of the helmet, where a section is missing with a cracked portion hanging loose. Damage to the rim also accompanies this. Just above that, more chillingly, is a bullet hole, the impact of which appears to have destroyed the chin strap retaining bolt as well as damaging the retaining clasp. There is also damage to the corresponding comfort pad with a fragment of the helmet lodged in its cloth. So we will just turn the helmet around and have a look at this damage momentarily, hopefully giving us a in-close view. So if I just bring the helmet forward, you can see the original black finish underneath. There may have been some slight texture there, it's hard to tell, but obviously with these white grey spots, also up here you can see the basis of how this is masonry paint. There is the large Z on the top. Bring it round to the damaged portions, obviously you can see the damage to the rim there, as well as the loose section. The one odd thing is where the paint has gone under here is either the rim may not have been properly connected there, or this bit of damage happened before the helmet was overpainted. So if we go in close here, you might be able to just about make out the brush marks where this masonry paint was brush applied as well. That gives us quite a close look at the bullet hole. So that's where the bullet entered. It's sort of gone in at a slight angle. That's the hole for the retention bolts. There's the retention bolt on the other side. Oddly enough, that lump there is not a massive clump, although there is a big clump of masonry paint there. That is a bolt. There should be another 2. Yeah, one there and one there. I think you can just about see the flat screw part. You look here, as some of these dings have gone right down to the original green finish of the helmet. Yeah, nice big blob there around that bolt. If we turn the helmet over to look inside, you get a look at the comforter pads and the nape protector pad there. So it's quite an impressive little suspension system. It does fall in line with all the modern combat helmets of today. This suspension system looks a lot similar to the one that's in the current issue Virtus combat helmet for the British Army. Where's the clasp? There we go. There's the damage retaining clasp. You can see the crack and the buckling on that. And then we bring it up. I don't know if you can see just there. If it focuses, come on, focus. There we go. The fragment of helmet that's lodged in the cloth from the bullet hole. And it also feels like there is a chunk of this foam could be missing. Not entirely sure. It feels, I don't know. It feels a slightly, no, it doesn't feel like it is missing. So it's probably just the cover it's got. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching this video on another helmet, and thanks for watching.